ومساكن طيبة في جنات عدن ذلك الفوز العظيم وأخرى تحبونها نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين.
Thank you very much for making time to attend the Charter Award ceremony organized by the CFA Society Pakistan. Thanks a lot for making time out of your busy schedules. This ceremony was long overdue. There have been a number of CFA candidates who have passed the 3 rigorous exams of the CFA program and also acquired the 4 years of relevant work experience to qualify for the CFA Charter. But for the last 2 years, we could not hold this ceremony. We were waiting for the COVID-related restrictions to ease. But in the end, we decided to hold this ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the CFA Society is extremely grateful to our honorable guest of honor, Mr. Asad Umar, for taking the time to grace this occasion with his presence and to decide to hand over the charters to the eligible qualifying CFA charter holders. Mr. Asad Umar, ladies and gentlemen, needs no introduction. He's a man of many parts. We all know him as a prominent business and political leader, as an intellectual, as a think tank, and as a motivational speaker. He's known for leading Angro Corporation to becoming one of the most valuable and most successful companies in Pakistan. And he has been very successful in his political endeavors also. Currently, he's serving the government of Pakistan as the Minister for Planning, Development and Special Initiatives. He also heads the Cabinet Committee on Energy and CPEC. And he also chairs the National Command and Control Center established by the government for a unified national response to the challenges posed by COVID. We all pray for his success, and we all stand ready to support him in his endeavors to stabilize and turn around this country in whatever ways we can. Thank you very much, sir, for taking time out of your busy schedule and gracing this ceremony. This means a lot to us. Your presence here will go a long way in motivating the finance professionals, and particularly those who are either already existing CFA charter holders or pursuing the CFA program in working even harder and contributing to the economy and to the financial markets of this country. You're a source of inspiration for us, and thank you so much for embellishing and elevating this ceremony with your presence. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's welcome and congratulate and acknowledge and celebrate the 40 new CFA charter holders who have done the hard work to pass the exams and to complete the 4 years of relevant work experience. We welcome you as members, new members of the CFA family, which boasts around 170,000 charter holders around the world, working in 164 countries. I would also like to tell Mr. Asad Umar that there are currently as many as 4,000 individuals who are either CFA charter holders, affiliates of the CFA Institute, affiliate members, or CFA candidates who are working within Pakistan in various private and public sector organizations and making their contributions. Dear sir, you're probably already familiar with the CFA Institute and the CFA Society Pakistan, but I would still like to make a brief introduction. CFA Society is affiliated with the CFA Institute based in United States of America. This is a non-profit company registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission of Pakistan, and its mission is to promote financial education, high standards of skills and ethics and professionalism throughout the financial sector, The society has been quite active. It was established many years ago in Pakistan, and it represents the vision and the mission of the CFA Institute in Pakistan. We will urge our new fellow charter holders to continue to work harder throughout the rest of their careers and bring good name to their families, to this country, and contribute positively to the economy and to the financial markets of this country. I would also like to thank the members of the board of directors of the CFA Society Pakistan who supported this event. I would also like to make a special thanks to Mr. Muhammad Asim, our previous president, for his continued advice and mentorship. I would like to congratulate Ms. Sarwat Ehsan for arranging this event on a short notice, despite the challenges posed by the newly imposed SOPs and restrictions. And our special thanks to two individuals who are currently not present here, but who were instrumental in making Mr. Asad Umar's presence in this event possible. They are Mr. Umar Zahid, who is currently serving as the Director General of Debt Policy and Coordination Office in the Ministry of Finance, and Mr. Saad Ghani, who is a Director in Ministry of Planning and Development. He's a dedicated civil servant and a friend of the CFA Society Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take any more of your time. Now I will request our guest of honor, Mr. Asad Umar, to come on stage and give us some advice and some inspiration for our future endeavors. Thank you.
Okay, the first piece of advice I have for you, Baraj, you were asking for advice. First piece of advice, never take the advice of a guy who is more than twice your age. Okay, let's start with that. It's good to be here. It's good to be amongst finance professionals. Congratulations to all the members who got the charter or are getting the charter today. Exciting times. Pakistan's economy is becoming much more interesting than it was when we graduated. And it's a society, it's an economy which is getting increasingly entrepreneurial, which means that the room for people like you to create value is also expanding rapidly. The traditional structure of the economy is fraying, not necessarily because that model is not particularly successful, although I don't think it is, but simply because technology is taking over the world. And that is allowing a democratization of the economic space, which was simply not possible till a couple of decades back. And that is why it's of great pleasure for me that a number of the youngsters who are now coming out of institutions, people like you, either fresh grads or early in their careers, are choosing not to work for anybody else, but to run their own companies and start their own ventures. The exciting year that just ended for the startups of Pakistan was absolutely phenomenal. Pakistani startups raised more foreign capital last year than they had done in the last 6 years put together. And I believe we just hit the tipping point. We are about to go and see deals much greater than that, because जो real absolute game changers आएंगे, ये जो भी startups जिनके पास जिन्होंने भी Series A capital raise किया है या pre-seed funding ली है, as one of them matures and you start seeing some of these turn into unicorns, that's when you'll truly capture the imagination of the global investor, and therefore there is tons of opportunity out there for youngsters, and particularly for people in finance, who understand value, who understand how value is created, who understand how value is measured. And I would strongly suggest that traditionally, if you look at the finance curricula, there has been much more emphasis on teaching you how to measure value and not enough on how to create value. And those who become either run their own companies or become CEOs or become CFOs, their real job is to create value. So I hope the learnings that you've got here will help you with that. As I said, exciting times. I wish I was your age, and looking forward to a growing, more democratized, more exciting economy, greater integration with the global world, greater recognition of Pakistan on the map of global investment. But it's not my turn, it's your turn, and I'm sure you'll make the most of it. And I'm absolutely convinced, I've said this many, many times before, I'm absolutely convinced your generation will make all of us proud and will achieve things which our generation never was able to. So best of luck in your new endeavors, and congratulations once again for getting your charter. Thank you.
May I request Mr. Abdul Rahman Baraich to please join us on the stage. Now is the time for us to recognize the charter holders. Please continue to wear your mask when you receive the charter on the stage. Also, let's keep the energy levels high and cheer for the new charter holders as they receive their award. Now, without further delay, let's begin the award distribution.
They can take off their masks, Mr. Asad. The SOP allows that.
Okay.
For the picture.
For the picture, you can take off the mask, sir. All right, let's begin. Can we have Ajay Kumar on the stage? Ali Abbas. Ali Adnan. Ali Shah Jumani. Mar Ali Sheikh. Anita Haqqani. Anam Amir Ali. Bosco Furman. Hamadullah Abro. Janzeb Hassan Khan. Junaid Ahmed Sheikh. Mahat Shehbaz. Manish Kumar. Muazzam Akhtar. Muhammad Adil Mushtaq. Muhammad Afaq Nasir. Muhammad Hayat Nabi Khan. Muhammad Faizan. Muhammad Talha Asif. Muhammad Zishan. Mushtaba Ahmed Siddiqui. Rahim Wazir Ali Bhamani. Ramesh Shahid. Salman Khalid. Shayan Kudwawi. Sidra Abbasi. Sayyid Babar Ali. Sayyid Jazib. Sayyid Waqas Imam. Saida Sharmeen Ahmed. Tabarakur Rahman Chaudhry. Uzair Zubair. Waqar Muhammad Naqvi. Waqas Mustafa. Thank you. Please join your hands together to appreciate the long hours and hard work of the successful charter holders. Congratulations and wish you the very best for your future. May I now request the board members to please come up on the stage to present our chief guest with the token of appreciation. Thank you. There is a photo booth at the right side at the end where you may get yourself photographed. Please proceed for dinner in about 5 minutes. Thank you all.